everybody, and welcome to SpeekyGeeky. I, as always, am Mr. Geek-E. Today is the second episode of the Holiday Mystery Unboxing Series, a new series we're running through the month of December that's going to be one new figure every episode. We don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, and we'll get to see who it is together. Another thing to note, with each episode, we're also going to be donating one action figure to Toys for Tots and Head Start. We at SpeekyGeeky know how good it feels to open that toy up for the first time, to know that someone is thinking of you and that they care about you. And that's particularly true when you're going through a hard time. Sharing our joy about the things that we love to make new experiences and to show that we have such a wonderful community is at the heart of what makes collecting toys so much fun. And there's so many wonderful people to be able to share that joy in and with. So join us now for episode 2. So let's just jump right into this. All right. So again, we have the vintage Turtles suitcase that we have our mystery box inside. Let's see who we got. Today's figure is Metalhead from Super7. I am super excited about this figure. I've seen pictures. I've been very excited by the pictures, and I'm really thrilled to have this in my hands to actually be able to feel it, because this is the first time I've actually opened up a Super7 figure. I have a bunch, but I've never actually opened it. So this is going to be my genuine experience holding it in my hands too. So let's do this. Right off the bat, I'll say I like the exterior box. It reminds me a lot of when I used to get the Masters of the Universe Classics figures. I know it's, an element of convenience and keeping it that much more protected, but it's still, on that level, it gives me a nice feeling in my gut to know that it's a familiarity there. It's kind of fun just on a fan level. So getting that open, there's another additional bag on the inside to keep it nice and protected. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, on the box, what I've seen with the other boxes too, is that they have the icon of that character on the box, which is such a nice added touch. It's got a slipcase here. It's got the Metalhead underneath. It looks really nice, really flush. It's got, the nice Turtles logo, classic Turtles logo on the back, and green. I'm assuming the heroes are in green. The villains are in purple, just like the old toys, what we equated with that color scheme. I like that image that they have there on the front of Metalhead. Ooh, and I like this case too, where it's got the facade, the sewer wall facade on there too, which is great. On the back it says Metalhead, the original party robot designed as Krang's ultimate weapon against the Turtles. Metalhead was reprogrammed by Donatello to serve the side of good. This chrome-plated sewer servant's eyes light up when you hold them up to the light, just like the old figure, which is awesome. That was always my favorite thing about that figure. And, but it's shiny. Always the life of the party. Metalhead can whip up a whipped cream and jelly bean pizza, serve sodas, display video games, or rock the sewer with tunes from his jazzed up jukebox. When trouble's brewing, Metalhead becomes one annoyed android and dishes out trouble with his robo-chucks and foot blaster. And then, the sewer too also has, just like these fun graffiti on there too. If you look really closely, I'm not going to do that all in front of you because I want to make sure that this isn't too long, but it's, it's like Cowabunga is one that sticks out. Some like stickers, like it's decals on the electric box there. On the front is an awesome looking figure. So let's get this guy open. I really want to hold him now. As you know, I like the backings in a lot of the packages. I like to display them from time to time. This is a fun one. There is nothing that is major about this. What I think would have been a blast is if they had a background that was like, him bursting through the sewer wall kind of thing, like almost what they would do on the packages in the original toys. And I feel like they kind of captured that, at least the color scheme a little bit there. I think maybe that's what they're going for with this. Whether I'm going to display them with it, I don't know. But it's fun to have that as a background if I want to take pictures of them later, or other figures too. Lots of stuff with this figure. So bear with me as we get them all. First thing I'll note is that it comes with the non-colored rack like they would have in the original toy. If you decided you want to break them apart, you could do that. I'm not going to do that with this just because I like seeing that sheet intact. That's fun. Typically that was never the case for me when I was younger, so I'm glad to have that now because I mild more restraint, not by much, but a little bit more. So here you got 2 grenades, you got the satellite that goes into his shoulder, you got the backpack, and you got his like propeller hand. Is there anything else? I think that's it on that. So here again, propeller, you got 4 different hands. It looks like 2 punchy punchies and 2 grippies. And then he comes, with his 2 hands he's wearing too, obviously. Sorry, me for making so much noise.
It's okay, Mr. Geek-E. You do you, buddy.
Thanks, me.
No problem. You're the best.
Oh, so sweet. All out of the package here. Here is Metalhead, nice and shiny. Can I get where his eyes light up? I can see it. I don't know if it's capturing. Can you see that a little bit? Yeah, that was always my favorite thing, was that you'd have the brains and it would shine through as like, you know, it's like he's having laser eyes. And I had so much fun as a kid with that. I said there's 4 additional hands. It's really, there's like, technically there's 8 hands here altogether. You've got the 4 that come with the 2 punchies and the 2 grippies. Then you got this hand, which is really fun. It's like the tip of the finger opens up and this goes in kind of like a wire kind of thing, which is really fun. And I could see some really neat playability and posability with that. And there's also his propeller hand. So, I mean, you know, you take it out and you put the propeller in. Ta-da. It also comes with 2 grenades. These are slightly painted. They are a different color than the one that are on the pre-packaged rack. The propeller and the satellite are pretty much the same. The only real difference with the backpack is that it comes with, this is a sticker, is painted on. If it's painted, it's done a really good job if it's painted, but it's, if you can see that, it's got like the, you know, the seek and destroy person on there, like who's on my radar. And so that just fits into the back. Okay, and then it's got the little pieces on the front where you can strap it in, and these just plop into the little holes in the front here. And I do remember being very hard to get these in when I was a kid too, and then kind of got one in just fine. The second one, a little more difficult, but got it. I like too that, you know, it's got the pre-sculpted in grenades on one side. You can, there's a little hole there on the side where you can just kind of easily connect it onto the belt. I want to say easily. Let's test that theory. Okay, not super easy, but it's, I'll get it eventually. What I will say too is that there's actually 2 of the propellers that aren't on the original rack. So if you really wanted to, you could take out the hands and give him 2 propeller hands too, which is another like nice touch. And then this just fits into the top of, very easily into the top of that. And then that's that. I'll very quickly talk about the paint scheme and just the points of articulation. Lots of detail, it feels very firm. It's just a sturdy figure, which I can really appreciate. There's a lot of articulation in the legs where you can kind of move it any which way. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of articulation. And it is in the knees there too. It's not ankle rockers, but it does have, I mean, the feet can move up and down there too. You see that. The belt just kind of goes around and attaches in. It came in that way to begin with. Lots of paint and detail on the arms, by the elbows, on the hands. The hands have a lot of articulation and movement there too. The upper arm, and then in the shoulders. Then the head. I can try and pull this one off and see. Oh, it came off so easily. Not like that easily, but not used to that coming off so nicely. I got the other one off, and then this one doesn't necessarily stay on so nicely. I don't really know what the major differences are between the heads. Is there a big difference? There's not. It's just okay. Just having another head, I guess. I don't know the purpose of why you'd want one versus the other, but so it has another head. I just took this one off and I am having a tough time putting it back on, but oh wait, is this one not? This one, yeah, this other head is just painted red. It doesn't actually shine through. So the head that does, so when I had on there, and that worked really nicely, and boom, goes right back on. Okay, that's how we're gonna go with anyways, so I'm fine with that. The other head was a little bit more difficult to get on, but you know, that might not be the same for everybody, and for me, it doesn't super matter. Okay, so that's Metalhead. Really cool figure. Really excited to display this on my shelf. And I appreciate everybody stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't go too far because episode 3 is just around the corner. We're really happy that you could drop by. We know you could have been anywhere and you chose to nerd out with us. We appreciate that. We're excited to know who you think is going to be the mystery figure for episode 3. Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure to sub up, video a like, and share with anyone you know who appreciates these types of videos. Also, make sure to check out the description for additional links that lead to some similar expanded content we think you'll also probably enjoy quite a bit. So, until next week, holiday mystery box speaky, keep it geeky.